we are going to be chatting about the transition between the old earth and the new earth today. So welcome to this video. My name is Sarah and I am here to support the leaders of the new earth in getting there. And the new earth, I just want to preface this, is not somewhere else. It's here on earth, but it is a frequency that you do need to align to and then stabilize. Without stabilization, you kind of dip in and out. I personally got the journey of dipping in and out of the new earth because I'm supposed to bring people there and teach you how to actually maintain a new earth frequency and be able to align to being able to be gifted and blessed to live a new earth lifestyle instead of the other timelines that are playing out. So I want to preface this by saying this is a massive transition that we're going through right now. And this video kind of is about this transitional phase. I'm just feeling like I want to center myself a bit more. I was doing an Akashic Records reading for a client and someone that I've known for a long time. And it was such a key message that came through about the new earth and this transition. And I was actually earlier in the day thinking about if there's anybody else who has done this and knows the process. And then I realized wow, it's probably, the answer is no, not really. I'm sure there's a handful, but not many, because the process of transitioning from the old world to the new world is new. It has not happened yet. This is a energetic migration, essentially, of your soul from an old version of life to a new version. And the new version is way different than our modern day society. Now, this is happening because there are things that are going to play out on a global scale. And we got the test run from 2020 for a couple of years of learning the skills and the resources and also kind of the red pills that you needed to learn. And so you can kind of see the first 4 years as a test. Now it's kind of almost like the tribulation era where we actually have to take actions and big actions. So what I mean is this. There will be timelines where there isn't the capacity for your soul to maintain in the old earth. There will be freedoms that you will have to give up that as a new earth leader you won't, you will refuse. And so you're going to want another option, you're going to want another way. It's in my belief, and I don't know for how long there will be the opportunity to walk into the new earth. It could be the next couple of years and then there's no chance to leave, or there's always a choice. I don't know. But what I do know is that it actually is time for you to start to prepare to live a different lifestyle. This is what I mean. So we're going to go a little personal for 5 minutes as I have to share the story to be able to wrap it all in. To share the story, I'm just tuning in with the records and God. Not the whole story now, but a short story. So just a very short story. I have been in and out of Sedona 13, 14 times over the last 3 years. And I got the beautiful opportunity for the first time to actually stay down near Cathedral. If you've stayed in the vortex, you know what I mean. And it's I don't have a car, so it's if you want to go to society, you gotta order an Uber and go all the way up the hill. You literally feel you are completely cut off from the world and you are just in nature. You are in the new earth when you were down there. And so I got that opportunity to spend 3 nights just in that. And I don't think that I ever recovered from the impact that it had on my soul and my life. Truthfully, this was a couple of months ago and I didn't recover because now I travel full time. So I'm kind of in hotels and Airbnbs all the time. And I can't tell you how much I'm I just want to be in a camper van where I just want to be in a cabin in the woods type of thing. Whereas in my background for years has been, really luxury travel. And it's not that I don't love luxury, I do, but I find less purpose in those environments now because I feel I'm what am I doing here? I should be outside, with the earth, building a new earth. And so I've been going through that, whoa, I was in an apartment Airbnb for 2 nights the other day. I was what am I doing here? What do you do here? I can work and I can do my business and my job, but other than that, which is connected to my purpose and mission, I'm aware, but the bigger mission, the bigger job, the actual new earth, because I think that a lot of times spiritual entrepreneurs, we get really caught up in business and work and in our actual, careers in the spiritual world, that we forget that there's a deeper purpose to why we're awake and why we're running these businesses. It was never, just for business. We like kind of almost, I feel like, made spiritual business a little corporate, calling it out now because we did. And it needs to now be taken onto the earth. So we need to be teaching programs and doing things that are to apply in person. But beyond that, there's a deeper call. We can use social media for our own reasons, but there's a deeper call to a deeper way of life. There's that call to build the communities. Like for me, I'm like, I just want to be, and I like to be on my own, but community is, I know, required for the new earth. And so I just want to be with all these people in the land that we have and communing and building a new earth and figuring out how we run society now. Like, that's all I want right now. And I recognize that we're not there right now, but we can be really soon. And this isn't it's not a test anymore. It's more of like it's not a test because it's not something that you can pass or fail. It's something that you have to do. Like, it's a mission. Like, you can't really fail it. Like, we have to do it. We're encoded to do it as New Earth leaders. And so, what I'm talking about is we're transitioning from living in one way. So you had a life before you woke up, and you've had a life after you woke up. And this message is definitely like for the New Earth leaders. It's not just for the spiritual, anybody who's spiritual. This is spiritual and conscious, and awake, where we can't really live in society anymore. Like, we're in the last, like, if you know what I mean, we're in the last, like, by 2027, like, you won't be able to, like, and I laugh because it's like, it's so genuine and it's like a really good thing, but you won't be able to live in that world anymore in like 2 years. And so, one reminder, enjoy it while you're there, enjoy it during these last moments, because if you're in transition and you're like, oh, like, I can't do this anymore, like, I can't be like in these cities or around all this electronics or around these EMFs and like with all this fake food and fake water and all this stuff, if you're like at that point where you're like, I can't physically do it anymore, start to be grateful, because I can tell you right now that 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, well, I miss it. You're gonna be like, shit, like that we had it good in a way. It was never a genuine good. It was an illusionary good with false fulfillments and false things that bring you joy. However, it was good. And so if I'm crying, it's literally because I feel this so deep. I'm a very emotional person. And I'm just like actually feeling like it's the actual like death of like the old world. I'm just gonna let myself cry if I gotta cry. I can't believe this is actually getting published, but now you know how caring I am about this topic. I would give my life to this topic. I can tell you that right now. Which was like years ago. But needless to say, we're in transition. 5 years from now, it won't be sustainable for you to be living in the old earth. You won't be able to live in an apartment building in a city, or a house in a city. And I want to share those things because I know, and I think that it is a disservice to avoid agendas and, conspiracies, because no matter if it's a conspiracy, no matter if it plays out, wouldn't you rather be prepared? Wouldn't you rather know how to live in a New Earth community rather than, oh, suddenly, like, you're trapped? You know what I mean? And so this is what I mean. We have been given, I'm supposed to talk about this right now, yes? Or wait, I think wait. But we've been given a chance and an opportunity of time. And this is the biggest blessing that we could have ever won, okay? For the New Earth leaders, we won time. What that means, there was a timeline where things sped up and we didn't have as much time. We had to go. Now we have time. So it's not that we can just kind of dig around and just whatever. It's like we have time to build. So build. And when I say build, I mean we need New Earth communities, plots of land, islands, everywhere, with leaders, community leaders who are leading these, who own the land. And like there's a blueprint for the New Earth. It's the New Earth blueprint. As a keeper of the Akashic records, I can build the societies, I can build the communities, I know the blueprints to having a successful new earth, which is my greatest gift and legacy. And so this feels like so sacred. I guess YouTube is the right place to post this. I'm like, this is so sacred, but it's like, feels like this platform is like the right people will see this and it's safe. So I'm grateful to share these things here. This is whoa. And I do not get this opportunity to be this open on a 90-second reel on Instagram. Departing from that. But anyway, we're going through a transition, and it is really important to come into acceptance and gratitude. You know, these are the last moments. It's like the years before motherhood for anyone who is a mother or is preparing to be a mother. It's like those last years where it's like everything's gonna change. So like, just really be grateful for where you are now, and for the circumstances, and for the old earth while you still get to live in it, because there will be a time where you can't, and without giving your soul. So in so many ways, and all of your freedoms. So just know that there will be a time where it is a choice, and you've already made that choice. You did. I'm telling you that right now. You already made the choice. I know that a lot of people talk about, oh, the choice point, and when you have to make a choice. You already made the choice. You already made the choice in like 2021, 2022, you made your choice. And so really think back to those times, like, what big decision did you make that changed everything for you? And for me, it was like keeping my bodily autonomy and sovereignty. So what choice did you make? And reflect on that. I think that it's really key because it's time. And I think that I feel grateful because I already know what New Earth looks like, and I've been in it, and I've lived in it, and I've seen people build in it right in front of my eyes. And so I've been to the places that are the New Earth, and I've seen what it's like, and I have the codes, and I just feel grateful to have this wisdom, and grateful for this platform to share it on, because I know there are at least one person who's still watching this after 12 minutes, and you're like, I understand everything she's saying, like I resonate with this so hard. And I think that this is really niche, and I'm just grateful to be able to like share it in a platform where people know what I'm talking about and who are on this path, because I think that it's a disservice to not talk about this type of thing when like I can't cope. Like God is trying to like really it's like, yeah, okay. I always discern. I always ask God in the records if there's something I'm like, should I share that? I think with a lot of spiritual entrepreneurs, it's become business and not real life, when it has always been real life. And that's key, right? I'm still gonna run my business, but it's gonna be applying to real life. You know, it's gonna be applying to like, let's build the New Earth. Like, let me teach you like all the things. So for example, I have a new program coming out. I haven't really announced it over on Instagram at all yet. I think I mentioned it once. I did teach it or talk about it in my 1111 portal workshop, so I will link that down. It's okay if you're watching this and it's not 1111 portal. I have a timeline shifting meditation in there. Use it for next 1111 portal as well as quantum healing. I would just take it to get the timeline shifting meditation and quantum healing. And if you want to learn more about this program, I just had a moment. Sorry, I'm very like, now that you've got me past the 13-minute mark, now it's like, okay, I'm coming out my personality, as opposed to just teaching. And I'm like, whoa, because I used to have an old YouTube channel, and this is my first time like recording a video on here for a while. And I used to have an old YouTube channel, and I loved it so much. Like I posted very often. That was like, I posted on that thing before I even started a business. I just wanted to do YouTube. And I just like saw that version of myself in this video. So like, oh my gosh, she's back. Side note, New Earth Leadership is, and I'm sitting with if it's New Earth Leadership or New Earth Legacy. I really feel like New Earth Legacy has a bigger impact though, because New Earth Legacy for the New Earth leaders. And it is going to be a 5-month program. And it's going to be from January 30th to June 30th. And there's going to be bi-weekly calls. There's going to be a New Earth ceremony, guest speaker, and then additional video lessons, meditations, healings throughout the month. And it is a life transformational program. We're focused on, the new earth frequency, leadership and government in the new earth, children in the new earth, birthing in the new earth, man and woman in the new earth, family in the new earth, community building, food and water. We're talking infrastructure, systems and structure. How do you build the new earth? That one's going to have a guest speaker, so I couldn't tell you that, but I want to call in. And if you're this person, please let me know, because I am calling in 6 speakers on these specific topics. But I need somebody that can teach, that has already built infrastructure. So if you've already built like an eco type of village, message me, because I want to be able to put the actual structure into the program as well, but I cannot teach you what wood to use or like all the stuff for like the physical builders in the new earth. But there's a lot of different components to the new earth, so I'll be teaching a lot on leadership, just because I have back-end law education, and so my big thing is that, as well as, you know, we'll talk on currency in the new earth, money in the new earth, generational wealth, because that is a key. Like a whole month we're going to just talk about wealth, because it's one of the most important first things. Purpose, wealth. You'll start to learn what your role is, so everybody has a role and a purpose. For me, I'm the oracle and the person that can channel, like, that's where you build the house on the land, and that's where you should put this plant, and that type of thing. And teaching leadership and bringing you guys in and helping you learn what to do and being the one that's going to talk about it, and initiate, because New Earth leadership, really, it's a community, it's a collective. And so over time, you know, with our ceremonies, we'll get to talking, like everybody will kind of like have a space in the program. It's not just me teaching the whole time. The goal is that hopefully other people that join in are going to be in your soul family. I usually bring in really great groups of people into my program, so hoping that you connect and network with people that are going to be supportive for your journey. So that being said, you can reach out to me to learn more about New Earth Legacy. There'll be an application to fill out just to make sure you're the right fit for it. Other than that, I will put the information for how you can contact me about New Earth Legacy in the description box below. Yeah, this is very powerful. I also do offer Akashic Records readings and quantum healings, so if you want to book one of those or learn more about what that's like, you can go in the description box below. I also have been in business for 5 years, so I have an abundance of really powerful courses, from starseed trainings to abundance quantum healing bundles to spiritual millionaire to galactic activations to what are some of our spiritual business academy, Akashic Record certification, quantum healer certification, hundreds of things. But I'll put some of my favorites for you in the description box below, as well as a link to my official website where you can find everything. And then I do have a program called Legacy, which just contains every program that I've ever made. So I'm sending so much love. Thanks for joining this video. And if you resonated with it, let me know in the comments, and make sure you are followed or subscribed for more videos. I'll definitely be posting at least once a week here, so make sure to stay tuned. If you have any requests for videos, you're like, oh, she just mentioned like birthing in the new earth, like talk about it more, and I'll film a little short video and put it on here. Thanks once again for watching this video. Like, if you actually have watched this to this point, I am so grateful for you, because these topics are very niche, and I'm just very grateful to have a space that is safe to be able to talk about this. So yeah, it is a pleasure to have you in this space, and if you are joining, let me know, where are you joining from? Where is your spot in the world and what you're